And I was bummed because I'm like, yo, like you know, like lads and
Don't play with me. I just want a roughneck nigga on the tongue. You just want to send me automatic with a drop.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title on the video, I'm gonna do a story time about the time that I went out and this guy bit me. Like, bit me. First things first, before we even begin, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Venus Raps. Don't leave before you subscribe. If you're a returning subby, welcome back, baby. Okay, so obviously to tell you guys a story, I need to start at the very beginning. So this was, I want to say, on the 30th of September. I was booked to perform at Home Ground, and obviously that day was like kind of a very busy day for me. First thing I did when I woke up was I went to Sporting for the Puma and Nando's event. So I had the tickets, right? So then I call Sean. I'm like, yo, I got tickets to the Sporting thing. Let's rock, right? He's like, calm, I have transport, let's go. We get to Sports Scene, it's a vibe, we're having a good time, but obviously I had to go do sound check. I had to go do sound check in Brahm, so I tell Sean, I'm like, yo, please drop me off in Brahm. If you want to come to the show later, you can. So then I'm chilling with the boys, I think like 7 guys maybe. So we're chilling, we're waiting for them to get ready. We're not gonna have a chance to do sound check anymore. So I'm like, okay, calm. I'm still sipping, you know? So then obviously since I'm drinking, I need to go pee, sharp. I'm like, okay, guys, I need to go pee. So Seni says, okay, let me drive you to Kitchener's and then you'll go pee quickly at Kitch. We go, I get to Kitch, and lo and behold, my very first manager, Steezy's there. So he tells me he's hosting there that night. Mind you, that night, there were 3 other things that I had to go do. So it was Home Ground where I was booked, which was my boys' event. And then the Koelas were hosting at Wing Republic. And obviously I'm cool with Blue, so I was gonna go. And then Jabba and Khale and all these other niggas were, and I think Switch as well, they were doing Monavoni, so I had to go support as well. So calm. So yeah, I see CZ, I'm like, hey, how you doing? We hug and stuff. Yeah, well, he tells me he's hosting at Kitch that night. And I'm like, if my boy's hosting, I might as well come. You know what I'm saying? So I pee, I go out. That's where the problem started. Because as soon as I saw Steezy, I knew I was gonna go back to Kitchener's. You get what I'm saying? Because that's my boy. If my boy's hosting, I'm gonna be there, you know? I go back with the boys, we hang out. They finish getting ready, and then we go to Home Ground to go check out like if the vibes are vibing, you know? And so people start coming. Well, to be honest, Home Ground was already packed. It was like, as you guys saw, there was a inflatable pool outside. It was, that night was just a mess at Home Ground. So I'm like hopping in between all these different events like later. So first we go and we check out Home Ground. So then I go to Kitch, right? I go back to Kitch and I get a Savannah again. I'm drinking. Oh no, before I even went to Kitch, I was outside, so I gave the boys my camera because we were just chilling like in the cars outside, just kind of waiting for the DJs to finish their thing, right? Chilling outside, I give the boys my camera and I walk. I was going to get a berado, and then after that, Jiba arrives. So now I went and I fetched Jiba, and so me and Jiba decide we're hopping tonight because I told her like there's so much that needs to happen tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's another. So we go from where we were, which is like kind of outside Home Ground, and we go check out the Kwela show, which was at Wing Republic. We go up there, it's a vibe, the kids are living. We hang out there for a minute, and then after that, I went downstairs, and I was like, okay, we're still hopping. Apparently the Kwela show got shut down, and they had to move to Monavoni because there were too many people, alright? And then we went back to Monavoni to continue kind of like the Kwela show and just to see Jabba and them as well, and Siri. So then we go to Monavoni, and when we get to Monavoni, tell me why meets this girl, and for the rest of the night she's tethered to this girl, like stranger stranger. Like she's tethered to this girl, they're like in the corner together, like and now, like, because also I had invited her because I don't want to be by myself that night. So then they're like side by side the whole time now, and yeah, I watched the performances, and then after that I was just chilling. I kept going downstairs to go check when my performance was going to be, right, at home ground. Kept going downstairs to go check, and you know, if you're an artist and you've ever booked home ground, you know that as soon as it's like 10ish, around 10, quarter to 10, quarter past 10, it's tricky because it gets full, and so they no longer want to do performances anymore. And so I kept going downstairs to check, okay, when are we performing, yeah. So what ended up happening is that my performance actually, well, my performance, Cam's performance, Dro's performance, like the rest of the performances were just like, well, it's not happening type thing. The home ground had their DJs now. They did not need us no more. So then what happens is that after I hear my performance is not happening anymore, I'm a bit bummed. But also what bums me out even more is the fact that niggas put my camera, because my camera was low, right? Niggas put my camera in some random guy's car, and I was bummed because I'm like, yo, like like so they had put my camera in some random guy's car, and I wanted my camera because I wanted to charge it at home ground, and now it was a hassle because said camera is in random guy's car, locked in. Random guy, nowhere to be found. I'm heated at this point. So eventually we find my camera, I charge it, but the vibes are already you know, like I'm already in a mood, I'm already like annoyed. Because I'm just like, that was a bit irresponsible of me, but also of you. Because why would you put my camera in a guy's car who I don't know? Then we get my camera back, I charge it sharp, and then I go back upstairs. When I go back upstairs, I'm there to tell but like, yo, okay, so my performance is not happening anymore. Né? So she was still tethered to that girl. They're still kind of joined at the hip. I'm like, you know what? You know, because I don't like this thing of like the person you came with now must be confused as to where you are, looking for you, because you want to be, you've met someone today, and now you want to follow them around. We're getting to this thing, this shindig, you're meeting a person, and because you like them, you like following them around for the rest of the night. And now it's like, I need to come figure out where you are, who you with, what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? I can't reach you on your phone. Kuningi bandla, angusumzali mina, please. Now I was a bit irritable about it, you know, because I was like, just get her number and like, let's move on. Anyway, so Miss Mem is tethered to this girl. I'm telling her, okay, my performance is not happening anymore. Where am I gonna find you? You get what I'm saying? She's like, okay, I'm just gonna be here. Anyway, so at said show, they're at the like bar, that bar room. Eventually I just leave them because I wanted to go watch, it's either Tay or Seru and Pila's performance, like go support the actual performances that I'm there for, right? I go there and I'm hanging out, and it's nice and it's chilled and it's calm and it's vibes, you know what I'm saying? Vibes. I boo. Eventually I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm done with this current party. I might come back, but I'm gonna go head out and go see Steezy at Kitcheners because I didn't go back. So Khale had a friend of his with him, so we were all walking out. I'm not sure where we were going, but we were all kind of just walking out of the building. And so I have my camera in my arm. Ne? Tell me why a car pulls up, nigga hops out, and he's like walking, you know, he's walking as ati uzongena imona phone. Nigga snatches that girl's phone, ran, like he zoomed back to the car, and the car sped off. Khale tries chasing the car, and my first instinct is like, yo, I have my camera in my hand. And my first instinct is like, yo, I need to get out of here. I'm scared now. And I felt so guilty after that about that because I didn't go check on Khale, I didn't go check on this girl. But at the same time, I feel like my brain just like immediately thought about the fact that I'm carrying stuff that could easily be stolen. So I went back to home ground. My boy is gone. And then I see Mncedi Madolo and I see Mo. Mo was his name. So I see Mo and Mwiti. I get to them, I'm telling them what happened. So then we ended up deciding on kitcheners. Get to kitch, we drank. Mo was falling asleep. Mwiti had, like he wanted to go to, like he had a bite that he wanted to go to later. And then I left Mo there. So after that, I went and I hung out with Steezy and them, right? Because that's why I'm here. So then I'm chilling there. So I go and I sit down and I'm having my savannah. So Skumba was sitting here next to me and the guy came and sat next to Skumba. So Skumba said, you know, like catching up vibes. The guy comes and he sits next to Skumba and I can tell, okay, that's his boy. And so Skumba was a bit out of it and I don't know, I feel like he had sprained his wrist and so he asked me to hold his stuff for him because I had a bag with me. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, you know, kind of enjoying the vibe but not really enjoying the vibe because also I was pissed off at, I almost lost my camera. I was a bit shaken up because they almost stole my camera now. So I was just like not having a good night, you know, already. From like the moment where like I thought my camera might be lost, I started, and then it just went downhill from there. So I'm sitting there, my phone is dead, mind you. I don't have a cable because Joe and them left with my cable. I'm just sitting there just like, so Skumba makes me all this stuff because he wanted to go somewhere, so he goes. And then this guy moves closer to me and he starts talking to me. And we're having a conversation, it's calm. He's asking for my name, I tell him, we have a conversation. And then he says to me, can I have your number so that I can take you out tomorrow morning for breakfast? I'm like, I don't know what this nigga talking about. Like, no, I'm okay, no. Mind you, it's very loud. So he's heavy in my ear. I keep saying no and you're not like, and I keep like facing the other side, right? And he keeps like pulling my head and pulling my head and pulling my head like to face him to talk to him. How forward of you to like hold my face to talk. You just met me less than like 10 minutes ago. And eventually I'm like, yo, nah. And then he just sits there and he's like staring at me. Like he's sitting here and he's just like staring at me. And I'm sitting there and I'm like not minding him at this point because the one thing about men in Saudi is that it could get violent real quick. So tell me why this nigga just grabs my arm and he bit me somewhere here. He bites me. I was so shocked because like he grabbed my arm and then he bit me. I turned and I looked at him and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was just watching him like bite my arm. It was like a quick chomp. And like really hard, like he bit down really hard. After that, he took his teeth off and he dropped my arm. And he was like, are you gonna talk to me now? I was like, and I remember I was just sitting there. I don't know if like I looked really fucking sad or what. Cause I remember turning and my eyes met Steezy's eyes. And Steezy was like, are you okay? Like he mouthed to me cause I couldn't hear him. I looked at him and I said, no. And when I tell you Steezy came and he's asking the brood like, yo, what's the issue, bro? Like, you see she's not interested. She doesn't want to talk to you. So what's the issue? Tell me why this nigga gets up, bucks up, and he's like trying to think it to Steezy. Steezy asked like, what's the issue? Like, why do you keep talking to my sister when you can tell she doesn't want to do it? Like, she doesn't want to talk to you. You can tell she's not interested. What's the issue? The guy stands up, hey, what's it to you? And Steezy's organizing the event, right? I have to now get up and like pull them apart because like now it's hectic. Like I didn't want Steezy to fight because it's his event. So I'm pulling them apart, I'm pulling Steezy. Steezy goes out, comes back with bouncers. They took that nigga out. They grabbed him. He had to go. He had to go. We need to actually talk about why men are so entitled to, like what makes men so entitled to your attention and your, I want to say your affections even, but like what makes you so entitled to me, to my energy? Because I'm not consenting to go to lunch or breakfast or whatever it is that you want to go to. I'm also not consenting to speak with you. I'm also not consenting to you touching my face. So because I'm not consenting to the things that you want me to consent to, now you want to bite my arm. Now you want to bite me. Yeah, eventually I left. Oh, my phone died. I couldn't charge it because I didn't have a cable and I needed to request. Smoothie requested for me. And this nigga requested card. I get to my house, I'm trying to pay the driver. He's like, no, it's a card. I'm like, so I texted Smoothie the next morning. I'm like, hey, I saw you paid for my Uber last night. Could you please send me your account? He's like, no, it's calm. Like, shout out Smoothie for real. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. If you're a man anywhere in the world, in South Africa and anywhere in the world, and you're watching this, like if angfuni, like there's no need to do theatrics, there's no need. If it's a no, it's a no. And I hate that we have to keep continuing this conversation of men understanding content. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? Let me know how you would react to someone biting you. Let me know how you would feel or how you would react if someone got robbed in front of you. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching and for getting this far. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.